All right, so I'm doing a review recording. So we took that trade going down here. It was accurate. It was an accurate trade. Uh, Stop loss ran up on us. Notice how we went up to this bearish for the block here and kind of consolidated. This is also OTE of this immediate price range here on the one, right? So we went back in for another trade, only for us to get stopped out because we ended up inversing this fair value gap here, violating this bearish short of block in OTE. Ran up, came back down into OTE right here, which aligns with this bullish short of black right here, change the state delivery on the one. Another key thing to understand is 15-minute wick that we had coming down here. That's where we found support right here. I had to recognize that, and I think I kind of ignored it. But juggling, cognitive dissonance, it's tough. But again, you just gotta go with where we're going. This purple box here is a 4-hour fair value gap on the 4-hour chart. So again, if we measure this out here to see where we are within that, gives us more context. So notice how we are in a deep discount within this 4-hour fair value gap on the 4-hour chart. Maybe you can better look at it here. 4 hour. So we're in a deep discount on the daily after all of that, right? And then we're also looking at a 4-hour reversal because we have a 5 candle run on the 4-hour right here into this 4-hour fair value gap, bullish short of black right here. We might even close above it. Thing coming in on the 15, this wick right here is where the new 15-minute candle opened up at. Well, at least the body went down there and took it. So I kind of wanted to ride this all the way down here, but initially I wanted to just ride it just to collect some points, only to wait for that 4 o'clock reversal to take it up higher. So I was late on the execution to exit going down. One can argue that I wasn't late going on the execution going up higher. I was also looking for a 5 candle run down too, which is why I wanted to just wait, be patient for this. But we didn't end up getting it. But I did anticipate this being a breakaway gap. Now we're moving up higher, and I wanted to see this inverse here, which has successfully inversed. As I was discussing in the other screen here, and then again, I didn't recognize that we had an inverse right here. So there's that. But again, ran down here. OT was right here, lining up with this bearish short of block, which is why I wanted to stay in, go short. And I actually went short here, put my stop loss above here to run down, only for us to run up, hit that. And then consolidated, and I saw this shot up. I said, okay, let me just go with the market. And I saw that we were coming back down here after taking out this internal range, external liquidity on the internal range within this price leg. And then we had this bullish short of block held, which then alerted me to look at the immediate price range that we were in. 50% is here, displaced above that, and OT is here. And my stop loss or take profit was right above this OT mark here. So we just ran up and took that out. And then we had this inverse here on the 5, which really don't like inverses this high in the premium. I usually like to take them in a discount for bullish, and right here this is a premium. I like to take that here for going bearish. And as we can see here, this is where that, again, 15% customer encroachment is, which we found support. Interesting enough, this is also OTE of this price range right here. So we can find a swing high at OT. We can find swing highs at a this immediate parent price leg OT. We can also see it at this bearish short of black here, which we got. And so we got the swing high so that we can measure from there, or at least anticipate where we want to measure. And notice how we came right below 50% OT. So this is what, less than 2 points. So you just call that OT. And then we had this bearish short of black or bullish short of black right here. Came down, hit that. That gave me more confirmation that we would go higher. Up for these highs up here is what I want to see. We are coming into a 4-hour. Looks like we're gonna close above that 4-hour bearish bullish short of block on the daily, or not the daily, but on the 4-hour chart. So that's this thing right here, this fair value gap here. Boom. So now we close above that. So 5 candle run as we have here, and now I think we're gonna continue storming up higher. and that is my alarm going off, letting me know that we are in a new 4 hour transition. So that's what I was. This is the move I was anticipating for. I was anticipating this move. Just in case you don't believe me that my alarm is going off. All right, it's 1 o'clock Central Standard Time, 2 p.m. Eastern. We're in the 4 hour cycle. I had to come out of a 4 hour 5 counter run to a discount, deep discount, fair value gap. So I do believe we're gonna at least run up to this new day opening gap right here. Did I need to put on 10 contracts? Probably not, but sometimes you just gotta pop out and show something, whatever. As expected, we came and took these sides out here. Look at this accumulation, manipulation, and distribution going to the upside. What I had here was the terminus for I think it was on a 5. We had the terminus at a 4 standard deviation. Yeah, that was down here, and I was at the lowest. This is also why I wanted to ride that a little bit lower, but we didn't get there. We ended up going up to this. Um, we ended up going to where of this fair value gap of this city. Well, we went up going to. No, I gotta reverse that. Hold on, let me do this real quick. Let me reverse this real quick. Also, this is OT on the higher time frame on the daily chart. See right here, see how the body's closed right at OT. You know, that's also what I was anticipating for the move up higher. But so we move from here to here, and what do you know? We went to OT within this fair value gap here, accumulation, manipulation, distribution. Right, so there's that. Predicting on how high we can go. I mean, just no telling. We're talking about a 4 hour cycle, so we're gonna probably be moving up pretty high, which terminus lines up nicely with this new day opening gap. So I believe we can go up there. The other thing that we were looking at here was maybe this breakaway gap right here, small little breakaway gap. There's that. And given that we had OTE within this range right here, we could definitely run up here, lining up with this swing high right there. Anyways, on the 15, now we have an inverse fair value gap on the 15, so this gives you more confirmation to stay in on the trade. So we have this here. Notice how that lines up. It's influence. So anyways, accumulation, manipulation, distribution. Let's get a cleaner objective on this. That lines up right there, and then if this remains a breakaway gap, then you go into this range right here. So that's the like a PM session high or whatever. So but yeah, that's what I saw, and that's it for me. I'll be back Tuesday. Monday is a holiday. Tuesday probably won't be trading Tuesday. Days after holidays can be kind of wacky. So then Wednesday FOMC meeting notes come out at 2. That's stuff that really important. And we have unemployment claims coming out on the 19th. And then Friday, 420, not 420, 220. New driver. Anyways, that's it for me. Till next time. Peace. So I'm looking for five can run into this terminus area right here. Of this bullish shorter block, bear shorter block. And then we also have a 15-minute bear shorter block as well right here. Terminus is right there as well. So, and then we do have this breakaway gap here on the 15. So, but I do believe we can come down here, even down there. It's just new day opening gap. We are approaching a 4 o'clock shift. So 5 can run. To expect us to go down and then eventually come back up. So like how we kind of are right now. So I'll zoom my stop loss right here. Free trade. Small little fair value gap right in here. You do have a bear shorter block right here, so let's move this right there. OT is up here. So this might be a 5 can run moving up. Alright, OT, so scaled in a little bit more. Slot this 5 minute candle to go. So here, so new 5. Let's see if we can get below this. Make this a bearish or a block. We're on into 15. You kidding me? Fine, we'll just go with the market at this point. This bullish short block here on the one. This area consolidation looks promising. So we can get like a fair value gap here. So this third candle close. Next 5 minutes will be confirmation for a fair value gap on the 5. If that's the case, then we'll definitely come up for these highs up here, I believe. We are working inside this 15-minute fair value gap. Let me get that marked out. So this was on the 5, but let me take this 15. Alright, so we're at 50% of this range here. Let's see what we want to do. That's 10, this is 16, so let's see if he wants to move up 16 points. Now I'm scaling my stop loss up. Go on, touch it. Alright, let's put him right here. Go on ahead, touch that. This is where we gotta be better. Either just let it run or just take it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, now we're out.